Welcome to Cypress Creek Adventures. Hey there, welcome to this week's adventure. So this week we're going to trace the Chester River from its origins where we are here now all the way to Chestertown, and we'll show how the river gets bigger and bigger and where it ends up. And the Chester River divides two counties, Kent County and Queen Anne's County, and I'm currently standing in Kent County, but the other side of the stream here is Queen Anne's County. So we'll walk and ride to different areas, and we'll see how the river gets some special spots along the way. So I hope you enjoy this video. We'll see you at the next stop. Okay, we're here at our first stop, and we're looking back to where we were this morning at sunrise, and we're here at the little bridge on Peacocks Corner Road. And this is looking back towards Gimlet's Pond, which we saw this morning. And it's fed by a Sewell Branch on the other side, which drains hundreds of miles of ditches and little streams and tributaries that feed to that pond through the Sewell Branch. Now what we have here is Andover Branch, and this runs to where the Chester River starts. All right, we're here on the other side of the bridge, and this continues on as Andover Branch to Millington, where it meets up and becomes the Chester River. And this is pretty wide right here, but I used to live here back in the 70s, and I've walked this whole area here almost to town, and it actually gets smaller as you go through, except for when it rains, and this whole area floods and fills with water. So we're looking now towards Kent County's on the right and Queen Anne's is on the left. Okay, here's where the bridge is, and this woods here belongs to this farm. And so where I'm panning now is where Andover Branch goes. And so we can look on across here, and then a distance over top of those green trees you can see the power line, and that's where Andover Branch ends up at. So we'll be there next. Okay, I want to show on the map here where we were. This right here is where the little bridge is, and this is Andover Branch that we saw across the farmer's field. And so now we're going to go here where Cypress Creek meets up with Andover. And then this Andover Branch actually continues on until we get to the bridge here in Millington. And so this Cypress Creek is my namesake with my channel here. And so we're going to walk back in here now and look at this, and going around this way and investigate where the branch meets up with the two branches meet up to make the Chester River. All right, here we are. This is where Cypress Creek comes in here and wandered all through the woods there. And so we're going to come around here, just pan around, show you where it makes this crook. And then right over here we're going to be next, and that's where the two branches merge together. Okay, so here we are. This is Andover Branch coming into Cypress Creek, or Cypress Branch. This is Cypress Branch where we were just over there. And so we come back around here, and this is where the two merge. And then this continues on as Andover Branch. Okay, so we're just about here to the bridge in Millington, and you can see there's the branch over there, and there's a little island spot here that cuts up, and then it comes over here. And this is our train trestle that we have here, and there's only 4 crossings in all of the Chester River, and the little bridge that we were at, and this bridge, Millington Bridge, and the Chester River Bridge is the only crossings in 50 miles. Well, there is the 301 bridges, but I don't really count those. So, but the 3 main crossings were those 3 bridges. So, if you needed to get anywhere, you end up driving around a long way, especially from Chestertown, where you end up going quite a ways to get down below Rock Hall. Okay, so we're on the last leg here. We're standing on this trestle. And this is the Andover Branch as it ends up on the other side of that house over there, and then turns into the Chester River. And so now we're here at the bridge, and we're looking back towards where we just saw the train trestle. And this is a favorite fishing spot. There's people here now. The perch are starting to run. So we'll look at the other side here, and then we'll move on to our next place. Alright, so here we are at the bridge, and this is the tidal side, and we're looking down river now, so stay tuned. We'll be on to the next spot. Okay, we're at Shadding Reach boat launch now. We're about 2 to 3 miles from the Millington Bridge where we just were, and we're at low tide right now. But in the early days, the sailing ships came up here, and then the steam side wheelers came up here and stopped at places like this to pick up the farmers' goods and to drop off stuff for general stores and such. And so I'll put a picture up of the Emma Ford, which is one of the boats that traveled the Chester River. So we'll continue on down the river. Okay, we're at the Crumpton Bridge, and you can see that it widens pretty much. And if you don't know your way around up here when the tide's out, you'll get hung up pretty good because there's not much channel. So we'll pan around here, and we'll go on this side, and we'll be looking down river. And all this down here where all the pilings are, this used to be where the ferry boat was. There was no bridge here back in the early days, so you crossed here with a ferry. So we're looking on down towards Chestertown. We'll be back on the next stop. Well, we're here in Queen Anne's County now at Deep Landing. And this is pretty much how the river looks the rest of the way. We'll pan around here, and we'll be looking back towards the downriver. As you can see, there's a lot of marsh, and it's that way the whole way. The Deep Landing was a major spot besides Crumpton and Millington to stop for goods and merchants, and the side wheelers would stop here. Okay, we're looking back towards the upper river here. We're on the Chestertown Bridge. As you can see, it's a very scenic place. So this is how big the river gets after we leave Chestertown, and works its way down towards the bay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little trip. We ended up seeing quite a bit. A lot of scenic places nobody ever sees. They're in different spots, you know, where there's, to me, it's very scenic, especially in the upper river and the creeks. So I really enjoyed bringing this to you. Please like and share, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. God bless.